Hi everyone, and welcome to the January edition of the Cyclone Snapshot. Happy New Year to everyone watching. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday season and are ready for what we all hope is a great 2024. Here's a quick recap of what was a fantastic month of December at the high school. Earlier in December, seniors James G., Owen C., Paul M., and Paul A. participated in the NISMA Winter Conference All-State Ensembles and Composers Showcase in Rochester. A great honor for a talented group. Thank you to their teachers, Ms. Mark and Mr. Pomponio. In December, Southside High School celebrated Inclusive Schools Week. The theme of Draw Me In was used to remind our school community the importance of creating a welcoming, kind, and supportive school environment for all of our students. Thank you to Ms. Buckley, Ms. Takich, and Ms. Marshall for their work in making this a great week. And thank you to SEP, our special education partners, for their help and support during this week. In December, our wood design classes welcomed kindergarten students from across the district to our wood shop, where they worked with our high school students to create personalized wooden snowmen cut to their own height. This was the second year doing this activity. Thank you to Mr. Beinlich and Ms. Lamoureux for facilitating, and to our fantastic high school students in wood design for being such amazing role models for the younger students in our district. Earlier in December, we had students from the high school visit the Sandell Center in town to spend some time with the senior citizens in our community. Our students brought positive energy and holiday spirit to our friends at the Sandell Center. Here's a video clip and some pictures from this great event. On December 15th, we held a blood drive at Southside High School, and the turnout was amazing. Our students and staff donated 127 pints of blood, which equates to saving 381 lives. This is another display of the selfless and generous spirit that fills the hall at this high school. Well done. Thank you to Ms. Marshall and Ms. Figueredo for their help in organizing this event. Our DECA Club, which is a highly competitive business club, had a remarkable showing at the regional competition in December. 98 students qualified for the state competition in Rochester this upcoming March. Congratulations to our students and to their dedicated advisors, Mr. English, Ms. Kadar, Ms. Collins. 98 students marks the highest number of state qualifiers in program history. Well done. On December 18th and 19th, our wonderful music department held their 2 winter concerts. Our students were fantastic on both evenings and gave our school community 2 terrific nights of music. Thank you to the teachers in our music department for their continued great work with our students. Dr. Freiling, Mr. LeBron, Ms. Mark, and Mr. Pomponio. Here are some clips from the nights. On December 21st, we welcomed back former graduates at our annual Alumni Day. Our former grads spoke to both our junior and senior class on the college application process and their first semester experience. It is so great for our current students to hear directly from our recent graduates. Thank you to Mr. Downey and Ms. Ramsey for organizing this event. At this time, I would like to welcome to the show Ife and Sam, two students in our senior class who participate in two different programs of study that we offer at Southside High School. One being the International Baccalaureate Program and the other being our BOCES Vocational Program. Before I begin with questions to our guests, I'd like to share with our viewers a little bit about the IB program at Southside and the BOCES program at Southside, both of which are centered around the notion of preparing students for post-secondary experiences. Our goal here at Southside High School is to ensure that when students leave us, they are ready for the next challenge in their lives. Both of these programs lend themselves to that mission. The IB program is a program of study that students can join in their 11th and 12th grade years. The program is open and accessible for all students, offers a comprehensive learning experience for students that fosters critical thinking, student agency, and resilience. To earn the diploma, students must take 6 IB courses across various disciplines, take the course Theory of Knowledge, conduct their own research in the extended essay, and complete community service hours. This well-rounded, multifaceted program of study is what makes completing the diploma so valuable. It helps develop critical skills that will help students in preparation for their next step after Southside. Our BOCES program is open to 11th and 12th grade students, and students who gain admission into the program spend half of their school day at a BOCES campus in Nassau County. The program offers various vocational programs such as barbering, carpentry, HVAC, electrical, animal care, to name a few. Our students who participate in this program benefit from earning industry experience in a trade, which is highly valuable upon graduation. This program is a wonderful opportunity for our students to gain experience with a field that they might choose to pursue post-secondary. So at this time, I'd like to welcome our two guests again, Ife and Sam. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you.
So I'm going to start with Ife. What IB course has been your favorite course so far, and why?
Personally, I don't exactly have a favorite course, but I do enjoy all of them because they are challenging, but it's worth it, and yeah.
Great. So why would you say it's worth it? That's very interesting that you say that. What makes it worth it?
I think it's worth it personally because it has taught me to manage my time and just be on top of my things.
Yeah, those are really important skills. Time management and staying organized, really critical. So that's great. Sam, how about you? Tell us a little bit about the BOCES program that you participate in.
So I participate in the carpentry program at BOCES, and so what we basically do is we spend half our time learning like mental skills and stuff in the classroom, and then we get to use that in the shop and put our skills to use. We do basic woodworking skills, and we even go as far as putting up steel stud structures. It's really cool.
Wow, that's fantastic. So it's nice that part of the time is more like that classroom experience, but then you get a chance to apply that learning in a hands-on experience and building things and making, which is really neat. So that's awesome. So Ife, what skills and dispositions have you developed as a result of participating in the IB program? I know you mentioned time management before, but what else have you experienced through your time through that program of study?
I definitely learned and practice not procrastinating, and I've gotten much better at it. Even though I'm not perfect at it, I've definitely gotten much better and have learned to just do my things on time and hand them in on time.
Yeah, that's great. And that's going to be a skill that you'll need moving forward, definitely into college and post-secondary, when you have a lot of things going on, knowing how to balance your time and appropriately tend to the work that you need to do. So that's really great. Sam, how about you? What skills and traits do you think you've developed having worked at BOCES?
Probably my biggest one is my ability to problem solve, because when you say I messed something up, I need to be able to identify what I did wrong, identify why it's wrong, and figure out a way to fix it. So I would say that's probably one of my biggest skills that I've gained from there.
Yeah, and problem solving, when you leave here at Southside, you're going to be encountering all different kinds of scenarios where you're going to have to use that skill set. So that's terrific. I'm happy to hear that. So we're just about the time where students at Southside are going to be picking their schedules for next school year, right? So I'm going to go to each of you. What would you say to a student who is wondering if the programs that you guys are speaking about is right for them? So Ife, for a student that's saying, hey, I wonder if the IB diploma or the IB program is right for me, what advice would you give that student?
I would tell them to try it and not to underestimate themselves, because you don't know until you try it. And if it ends up not being a right fit for you, you can drop a few of the classes, and that's not like a big deal because people do it. So
Yeah, I'm so happy you say that, to try it, right? I think one of the things we encourage all of our students here is to put their best foot forward and give a shot at it. And we have the supports in place to help students who might feel like they may need additional supports. And what we find is that when students challenge and we set expectations high for them, they often rise to those levels. So I think that's a great message. Thank you. And Sam, how about you?
I would say the same thing. I would say go for it because they offer a lot of really good programs, and even if, say, you don't want to pursue this for the rest of your life, you can get a great skill, and even if you do want to pursue it, they'll help you get a job, and they'll basically set you up. And I think it's a really good opportunity for anyone who wants to try it.
Oh, that's terrific. Well, I just want to thank you both for coming on and sharing a little bit about your experiences in those two programs, the IB program as well as our BOCES program. These are great options for our students. So as scheduling rolls around for our students who are watching, we encourage all of our students to speak with their school counselor about the best choice for them based on their post-secondary goals. So thank you guys again for joining. I really appreciate having you on the show.
Of course, you're welcome.
It is now time for the staff showcase portion of the show. This month's staff appreciation goes out to our dedicated teaching assistants. This group of educators works diligently, helping our teachers, working with students, and being dedicated team players helping out in multiple areas throughout our school building. We appreciate all you do for our school. Thank you to our teaching assistants. At this time, I'd like to highlight some important upcoming events at Southside in the month of January. Our student-directed plays are this Friday and Saturday, January 5th and 6th at 7:30 p.m. in the high school auditorium. Friday, January 5th is the final yearbook tribute ad submission deadline. Please submit your ads so they can be featured in this year's edition of the yearbook. On Thursday, January 11th at 7 p.m., we are holding our IB Informational Night. Come learn more about the great opportunity of participating in our IB program. While this presentation is geared towards our current 10th grade students and parents, all are welcome. The second marking period ends on Friday, January 19th. This leads directly into midterm week. Here you can see the schedule for midterms, which begin on Monday, January 22nd, and run through Friday, January 26th. Please note, morning exams begin promptly at 8 a.m. and afternoon exams begin promptly at 12. Good luck to all of our students on their midterm exams and their January regents. On Tuesday, January 23rd, there's a PTA meeting at 7 p.m. This meeting will be held virtually. On Wednesday, January 31st, we are hosting the College Symposium at 7 p.m. in the high school auditorium. We will have representatives from St. John's University and SUNY Binghamton here to talk with our students and parents about the college application process, and will be there to answer any questions that students or families might have. I'd like to thank you all for joining us for the January edition of the Cyclone Snapshot. Happy New Year to all watching, and we hope to see you on campus very soon.